during our newscast and watch for the latest up-to-date weather conditions and forecast right at the bottom of your screen. The WTAP Weather Ticker, sponsored by Memorial Health System. Closed captioning sponsored by WVU Medicine Camden Clark. Live from our studios at One Television Plaza, this is WTAP News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Phyllis Smith. A winter storm warning is going into effect on Tuesday for most of West Virginia and parts of Ohio. Our Haley Lanham joins us from Fort Borman to tell us more about the upcoming storm and what departments are doing to prepare. Haley.
Yeah, thank you, Phyllis. I am up here on Fort Borman, and I will tell you it is pretty chilly up here. And, you know, it's calm before the storm because it may not look like it, but we are going to be in a winter storm warning in effect as of 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. And, you know, I spoke with the Ohio Department of Transportation earlier this afternoon, and they told me that they are ready for whatever the storm has to bring. They have plenty of salt, they have plenty of brine, and they have already been out on the roads all day today treating and pre-treating for whatever the storm has to offer. And same with the West Virginia Department of Transportation. They have a plan in place and they are ready for whatever this storm has to bring. And, you know, during the last winter storm last month, we did speak to law enforcement about some things that you may need to keep in your car if you do plan on traveling during the storm. And some of those items do include some food, some snacks, water, clothes, blankets, and some baby stuff if you do have babies. And you can always have a half a tank of gas just in case. And you can always find that full list on our website at WTAP.com. Now, the storm is going to affect most of West Virginia and some parts of Ohio, but I will have more on what the West Virginia Department of Transportation and the Ohio Department of Transportation is doing to prepare for the storm. But as of now, Phyllis, that's all I have. Back to you.
Haley Lanham reporting live in Parkersburg. Haley, thank you. Well, on that topic, meteorologist Kirk Greenfield joins us now with the first look at your first alert forecast. Kirk?
It was sunny and cold today. Right now, temperatures are just a little above freezing at about 36 in the area, as you might expect. When we take a look at the Marietta Skycam atop the Lafayette Hotel, 36 degrees. It feels like 30 with the wind out of the northwest at 7 miles per hour. Relative humidity is 37%, so there's no great threat of precipitation today, but that will zoom tomorrow. When we take a look at our headlines, it's been a quiet Monday afternoon. We're tracking that snow for Tuesday with more rain chances on the way as well. Here's the current alerts. As you can see, everything in pink is that winter storm warning that will go into effect and last until Wednesday at 11. The purple is the frosting on top, the winter weather advisory. Same time period, just a little less precipitation. So our evening planner, we expect to be partly cloudy, with increasing clouds as we go and slip just below freezing. So how much snow is on the way? We'll show you when I return. Back to you.
Thank you, Kirk. 2 people are dead after an UTV crash this morning. According to a press release from the Wood County Sheriff's Office, the crash happened after 2 a.m. on the 1500 block of Sam's Creek Road near Paddle Run. 3 people were involved in the crash. The release says the man and a female passenger in a red and white Polaris RZR were pronounced dead on the scene. The third passenger, Edward McComas III, went to a house nearby to get help. The Sheriff Department says the crash is still under investigation, but they believe alcohol was a factor. Other responding agencies included the Mineral Wells and Eastwood Volunteer Fire Departments and Camden Clark Ambulance Service. We will share more information as it becomes available. The Department of Government Efficiency is reportedly coming to Parkersburg. The reported visit is set for this week at the Bureau of Fiscal Service. Our Shyla Florence joins us live in the studio with more information. Shyla.
Thanks, Phyllis. Well, multiple reports are saying affiliates from the Department of Government Efficiency is expected to be arriving in Parkersburg sometime tomorrow. According to a report in Fortune magazine, DOGE is expected to be here Tuesday through Thursday to gain read-only access to the U.S. government's central accounting system. These reports have allegedly raised concerns among the staff inside the building. According to a release from the White House on January 20th, DOGE was created to modernize federal technology and software to maximize governmental efficiency and productivity. The agency has reportedly been making similar visits to other government agencies since it's been announced. The West Virginia Democratic Party says in a news release today, this is a move that could jeopardize thousands of jobs in the region. It also says they are calling on the West Virginia senators, state Congress, and Governor Patrick Morrisey to use their influence with the Trump administration to call off what they are calling a politically motivated witch hunt. I have reached out to DOJ and the Bureau for information, but have not received a response from either. A spokesperson for Senator Shelley Moore Capito's office told me in an email today that the senator is monitoring the situation and has been communicating with the Bureau's leadership. Parkersburg Mayor Tom Joyce says he has been informed that representatives will come to the local Treasury offices tomorrow. We will continue to seek information and provide updates as we receive them. That's all I have for now. Back to you, Phyllis.
Shyla Florence reporting live in the studio. Shyla, thank you. The Mid-Ohio Valley Health Department announced one of its nurses has been licensed as a nurse practitioner with the state of West Virginia. Davina Moore has been with the Mid-Ohio Valley Health Department for 17 years, and as a family nurse practitioner, she can now offer services to all ages. Some of those services include women's health, well child exams, general screenings, referrals to specialists, and many more. She says she wants to give back to her community.
Services that we can offer is early screening, that detection, making sure people are educated on what those numbers mean, how it can impact their health, and then get them established with a medical home. So any providers in our area that are accepting new patients, we can get them referred out, and our FQHCs could be a huge collaboration with us.
Our Haley Lanham will have more with Davina later tonight. With a snowy weather moving into the Mid-Ohio Valley Tuesday morning, like we've been talking about, the Parkersburg Police Department wants you to drive with caution during the morning commute. Parkersburg Police Chief Matt Board says the roads will be slick and pose as a hazard to you and other drivers, so drive slow when you are going to work. Chief Board says it's important to stay safe while driving in the snow.
Well, it's important for people to be safe in these conditions for their safety, but actually more especially the people around them. You know, erratic actions can cause accidents, whether it's intended or not. You know, you're running late for work and you speed and the roads are slick, it might end up, you know, best case scenario with a damaged vehicle, worst case scenario people being injured. So
if you happen to break down while it's snowing, Chief Board says to stay out of the road as much as possible and to call for help. February is National Cancer Awareness Month, which encourages us to be more aware about the effects of cancer and how to treat it. Cancerous masses can grow in any organ in our body. The most common types of cancer are lung, colon, prostate, and breast cancer. According to Dr. Sabir Hussain, an oncologist at WVU Medicine Camden Clark Medical Center, there are multiple ways to test for cancer. Screenings include CT scans and general checkups, such as colonoscopies and pap smears. Students at Washington State College of Ohio had an opportunity to learn about mental health resources in their community this morning. Our Chase Campbell has more.
Washington State College of Ohio hosted a Community Mental Health Day Monday morning. The event brought together various local mental health providers and other organizations to share their resources with the community. Groups represented at the event include House of Hope, the Southeastern Ohio Counseling Center, and the Suicide Awareness Alliance of Washington County. Washington State Dean of Student Success, Kathy Temple Miller, says the event is an exciting opportunity to share mental health resources with their students and the broader community.
We're really excited to host this event today. We know that mental health support for our students and general mental wellness is more important than ever. There's so many students that maybe are just afraid to talk about it, and so today we wanted to bring together so many of our community partners, tremendous support from our community to make this event happen.
A grant from the Ohio Program for Campus Safety and Mental Health helped fund the event. Suicide Prevention and Health Promotion Manager Annalise Fisher says mental health issues are particularly common among among college students, making it important to raise awareness about available resources.
College students today are facing more stressors and mental health experiences than ever before. So it's really important that we make our services known and aware to students and let students know that there's support and resources out there for them and they're not alone.
Leanne Price of the Washington County Suicide Prevention Alliance says the Mental Health Day offers a valuable opportunity for organizations like hers to get out in the community and make themselves known.
I think community awareness is really important when you have so many people. There's a lot of agencies here, and this kind of shows you different outlets that you can turn to. Different agencies are here. It just gives you a lot of different counseling areas. So I think those things are very important.
People who are struggling with their mental health or know someone who is can contact the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988 for support. In Marietta, Chase Campbell, WTAP News.
A Morgantown native made history on Sunday night. Autumn Lockwood became the first black female coach to ever win the Super Bowl in her third year with the Philadelphia Eagles, according to the NFL. Lockwood joined the Eagles staff in August 2022 and served as the team's strength and conditioning associate. Lockwood graduated from University High in 2012 and earned a degree in criminal justice from the University of Arizona in 2015. Still ahead, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is looking to former Ohio State football coach Jim Tressel as the state's next lieutenant governor.
It was a sunny, calm day in the Mid-Ohio Valley as the winter storm gathers strength and approaches. That's next.
Tonight's news poll is